Hey guys, in my last video I talked about arriving in the boys' home. I talked about the little tasks that we did, like chopping wood and then selling it for the home, um, cleaning off metal frames, taking off the paint and tape. Uh, Talked about skinning deers and taking off the meat off the skin and then having it soaked and having it dry and scraping all the leftover meat and stuff off of it. And that was just for the pastor. I'm sorry, the pastor should have just done that to himself. I talked about going to church weekly, 2 times on Sunday, 1 time on Wednesday. Uh, let's see. The other roles, we got 20-minute phone call a week. They actually said I had too many girls on my contact. I'm sorry, I'm gay. I don't have straight guy friends like everyone else in this house. Like, whatever. And I was the only teenager. The rest were like 20 all the way to 50. I was the only gay person. And I was only there for how they put it. You're only here because you're gay. And whatever. Anger issue, depression. Mostly it was just the gay thing. The eating disorder, depression, all that they did not really care about. And then the rest of the people, they're there for drug addiction. Uh, let's see. I didn't see any of my family for the first few months. I saw my family on Thanksgiving. They came and visited. That Thanksgiving, I called one of my good friends, Julie. We talked. The only thing we really talked about because she was busy was pie. Of course, it had to be pumpkin pie. Uh, so we did the work to raise money and stuff, and then Christmas came along. I kept having dreams that someone close to me died. And my parents came and visit. I asked them. They told me that my old principal died. That was the principal of my middle school. She was close friends to my mom. Um, then they said no one else died. A week or two later, my good friend from high school, she actually called. She was calling actually crying because I remember it clear as the day. The girl that I was just talking about, my friend Julie, she was murdered. My friend told me they found her body in the dumpster. I'm not going to go into details about that. Um, because trying to record the videos multiple times before this one, I just got kind of emotional. And I don't feel like getting emotional on this screen. Um, I just remember freezing up. I remember thinking, like, what the fuck? Um, I remember getting off the phone. The guy tried talking to me, but I was not having no conversation. I remember going up this, leaving the office, going up the steps, crying, all that stuff. People tried talking to me. I just kind of shut down. A week later, someone told the pastor that I was writing stories. I mean, that's what I used to do back in the old days to kill time. I wrote scripts, my own movies, my own. I was writing my own series. Well, someone told him he went and got it when I was doing, I don't know, whatever I was doing, chopping wood or something. And I guess he read it, and then he called me into the office, and this asshole literally came, sat down, talked to me, and was like, I can't have you writing this, it's inappropriate, it has gay content in it, it has drinking in it. Like, I could, I guess, understand with the whole drinking thing, and had drug storyline. So this, my god. This actually had me stop writing. He picked up the notebook and he literally just like tore it in half. I mean, this guy was old, but he was buff and he just tore it straight down. He tore it multiple times. He's like, I do not want to see you writing again. So this is the end of it. So on top of that, it was just getting too much after hearing about my friend and stuff. Um, Let's see. Then after the time of being there, it was touring time, I guess you could call it. We went to different churches, different towns. And what they had us do at this church was listen to the sermon, sing, and then they would pick individuals, and we would have to go up there in front of everyone at the church. It didn't matter how many people. It didn't really, that I remember, like, if it mattered that we felt comfortable. What they had us do was say a testimony. To me, that's degrading. Like, I personally did not want to go up to strangers and talk about my issues with eating disorder, depression, and fucking shit. Sorry. Text message. Shit, where was I? Oh. So the testimony. I mean, these testimonies, they went dark and stuff. And they wanted me to sound like, or they wanted me to sound like I was ashamed of being gay. I didn't like that. They wanted me to talk about stuff that I've done. It didn't break me. It just added on to the depression. Here I am having to go up to this churches, and talk in front of hundreds of people and talking about my sexual encounters, how I've felt ashamed of being gay. And no, I never was ashamed of being gay. I was never ashamed of what I did in the past. They just wanted the stories. They wanted me to be like, oh, I was just broken. I degraded myself. And I talk about how I had sex with a guy friend, given head, all this stuff, and how I was here to get help and become straight. Like, no. You know, one thing, like, I cannot stand Christians since I've been at this place. Yes, I do consider myself a Christian. But if you're going to be a Christian or define yourself as a... What the fuck? Define yourself as a Christian, then you need to stop being judgmental little bitches. Do not tell me God hates me because I'm gay. He does not hate me because I'm gay. He made me for who I am. I didn't choose to be gay. Do you think I really want to choose to be fucking gay? Out of everything in the world. No. I was bullied through high school. I had pop thrown at me. Pop cans thrown at me. I was judged by churches. I was judged by family members. Like, no. I did not choose to be gay. And someone that says being gay is a choice, it's not a choice. Get your head out your fucking asses. There's my fucking rant. But, chill, homie. But, listen. And the thing is, with these testimonies, all that they were for was, let's see how they sound, and oh, after they talk, we're going to pass this around so we can make some money. So they made money from us telling their stories just for their shit, and they didn't even serve good fucking food. I could go into more details about the place, like little tiny stuff, but I just don't feel like it. So yeah, I am gonna end this show or this segment, and then I'm gonna hit record again and talk about what happened next. In this next one, we'll talk about the hitchhiking. Yeah. Let's see how that one goes telling it. Oh, bye.